Network Entertainment.
Thinking of going to the gym and preparing your clothes,
Yeah.
sometimes that's harder than doing the actual workout.
Okay.
So if you focus on overcoming that part, it will be easier for you to stick to your workout plan. An object in motion stays in motion. When you feel stuck, overcome the inertia. You shouldn't overthink before going to the gym.
Okay.
That's the dreading part.
Okay.
Iniisip mo palang ayaw mo na. So just put on your shoes, act on it, go there. Eventually, making habit na lang siya.
Right.
Kasi once you frame your mindset that way, that's a very powerful way for you to just keep on doing your workouts. Like, just
Right.
master that part.
Right.
Overcome mo yung friction at that point.
Right.
Go to your workout, do it.
Hi, this is Mirza Sison. Welcome to You Can Do This, a podcast that'll help you achieve your dreams and goals one episode at a time. What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Raise your hand if you can relate. At the start of the year, you made a resolution to get more exercise, and you did for a while, waking up early, buying cute outfits for working out, and then less and less, such as whenever you remembered or were motivated. And then real life happened. You got busy at work, went on vacation, you kept hitting the snooze button on your alarm. It got too hot, the gym's too far. Sayang ang blow dry. Reason ko yun minsan. Sayang ang blow dry. Fast forward to today, it's mid-year. What happened? How do eternally fit people do it? How do they keep consistent at their fitness efforts, come what may? Well, it's not too late to hit your fitness goals this year. Back on the show and helping us today to nudge us towards better and longer lasting exercise habits is someone who became passionate about fitness at age 13 as a means of battling insecurity. At age 20, she built her own personal training company. Lay Strength Inc. is now a fitness, nutrition, and wellness company that serves top corporations in the country, provides virtual services here and in the US, and it's changing how home service fitness is being delivered. Please welcome Mijares. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Mirza. It's good to be back here. And I'm
Thank-
excited to talk about this topic.
Yay! So am I. Kailangan natin yan because parang pumikit lang tayo. Mid-year na. Anong nangyari? So, how's it been? How's Lay Strength?
So all good naman. We're still focusing on trying to help people with their fitness goals, making it more accessible for them. So it's still the same mission ever since we started and I started the company.
Right. What's the most important thing that you teach your coaches about long-lasting fitness results? Because anyone can lose weight. I've been a yo-yo dieter and exerciser all my life.
Mm-hmm.
What is the key?
Well, not a lot of gyms and business owners talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think yung key factor talaga na pinaka-important na tinuturo ko for the coaches is I don't put them in a position where they are forced to sell to the clients.
Okay, right.
Kasi it's connected. Usually sa gyms, they're forced to sell packages.
Mm-mm.
So you see people working out all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Kahit one-on-one yung binayaran nila kasi it's personal training.
Mm-mm.
Pero sa gyms, makikita mo na after mo bumili ng package, may kasabay kang mag-workout. And practice siya sa maraming gyms. And I think hindi siya entirely fault nung coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's a broken system that's forcing them to sell a lot of packages kasi may quota sila.
What do you mean sabay-sabay?
Like in one session, 1 hour,
Aha.
dapat one-on-one lang, di ba? Pero yung nangyayari, pagta-treadmill ka nila, and then may another client na kasabay ka. and
juggling.
May another client din. So parang, ayun, punta siya dito, and then doon. So wala
Right.
sa'yo yung focus. And I think parang medyo na-force sila to do that kasi nga may
Right.
quota sila.
Right.
So what I do instead sa company is, hindi ko sila sinet ng quota.
Mhm.
You just sell what the client will need.
Right.
Kasi hindi nila kailangan ng everyday na mag-personal training.
Right.
They will need only like twice or thrice per week na workout. So
Right.
don't force them to do
Right.
daily workouts. Kasi mawawala yung trust ng client sa'yo eh.
Right.
Doon ko sila pinagfo-focus. Kasi once they start focusing on their passion instead of on selling,
Mm-hmm.
mabibring out nila yung talent nila and why they started coaching in the first place. Kasi passion nila yung fitness.
Right.
Yun yung healing nila ever since. So if you take them out of that system, and you empower them na i-practice yung passion nila, then they can help the clients better.
Right.
So, yun yung a framework na ina-apply ko sa coaches to help our clients better. I want them to focus on just helping the clients.
And what is the impact on the clients?
For the clients, what we saw was sobrang ganda ng reviews nila sa coaches compared to other institutions.
Right.
Kasi may 5-star reviews kami, thousands na, everywhere. And nire-recommend kami sa other friends and families. Nasa Facebook page din, parang may nagsabi nasa best of the best daw kami doon na recommendations. So, yung clients mas tinatrust yung coaches and kami na matutulungan sila. And we're not just after their money. Like, we actually like what we're doing.
Right.
Kasi hindi kami gym, we're a group of coaches. They go to us because they like the coaches and the training.
Right.
So,
Right.
yun.
And what is the impact of this for long-term fitness?
For long-term na fitness, kasi as a client, kailangan yung coach mo, nakikita mo na kaya kanyang tulungan. Like, meron siyang clear na plan, blueprint on how you will reach your fitness goal.
Right.
If you can't see that, parang mako-confuse ka, okay, mag-workout lang ako kasi sabi nung coach mag-workout ako. Hindi niya na-explain sa akin, itong exercise na to, it's for you to develop this body part and week after week, ito yung progress na gusto natin.
Right.
So ikaw, since hindi ganun kataas yung confidence mo dun sa plan, that might affect your motivation
Right.
in doing the workouts. So parang hirap ka na nga to get started, hindi ka pa confident dun sa plan mo. So I think that's a huge obstacle for the client pag hindi sila confident sa coach nila.
And when the client is on their own, how does that work? Like, for me before, nag-work yung may trainer kasi may accountability, di ba? If the trainer's already booked, then I have to show up. Therefore, I go. And so if the client doesn't have to see the coach, will the client do it on her own? What is the key to making that happen?
Of course, it depends on the client kung nasa ang stage sila ng fitness journey. Kasi on some stages, it's really hard pag wala kang accountability partner. Pero in the case na hindi mo talaga kayang magkaroon ng coach, ang simplest way for you to see results sa fitness journey mo is to add step counts. Kasi one, it helps with your health. And second, it helps with weight loss goal. So, very simple. Hindi siya kailangan na 10,000 agad. Kahit 7,000 steps or just double your current step right now.
Right, on your own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yun ang simplest way to see any progress sa fitness.
Right.
Add a step count and then after that, kung kaya mo, twice or thrice per week na full body workouts.
Right. And if, let's say, may gym ka naman, and then besides earning your steps, you want to do strength training naman, what is the key to turning exercise into a habit so that you go consistently and not just, all the excuses that I mentioned earlier, di ba?
Okay. A key factor is to plan for the obstacles that will come along the way.
Right.
Kasi when people plan for their fitness routines, ang pinaplano nila is for an ideal world, a perfect world.
Oh, such as?
Like, wala akong isipin na work, wala akong isipin na relationships or responsibilities. Mag-workout ako every day, 3 hours per day.
Okay.
So that's a common mistake.
Right.
Kasi we don't live in a perfect world.
Right.
Stuff will come along and magkaka-obstacles ka along the way. So, if you will tailor your plan instead around those obstacles, mas mag-work yung plan mo. Like, okay, lagi kang magkakaroon ng work, lagi kang busy. Palagi kang
may
magkakaroon
deadline
ng stress sa family, sa relationships. So, let's say sa work mo, pag stress ka, how do you cope? So, pagka nagugutom ka, kumakain ka, you seek comfort through food. May alternative ba? Pwede bang ma-comfort ka pa rin ng food, pero not to the point where it will hinder your fitness journey? Or, dahil sobrang dami mong work, pwede bang mas maaga ka matulog the night before? If work from home ka, pwede bang mag-nap ka? Kasi hindi lang time management yung important. Important din yung energy management. Like, you need enough energy for you to work out. So, pay attention to that.
Right.
Yung energy mo throughout the day, kailan siya nagdi-dip, kailan siya nagpi-peak. So, that, and then, sa gatherings, So, kung meron kang weekend na getaway with your family, may dinner kayo. Pwede bang less yung kainin mo ng lunch para mas madami kang
To
kainin ng dinner?
compensate.
Yeah, so think of those things ahead of time. Para pag nandyan na, hindi ka mag-default dun sa usual patterns mo. Like, hindi ko alam. So, sige, kakain na lang ako.
Andyan na eh.
Oo. But if you plan it ahead, alam mo kung ano gagawin mo. Naisip ko to, mangyayari to.
So, for example, in your own personal experience, ano yung mga ganong situation?
Oh, for me, it's the work.
Yeah, because you work so hard.
Yeah. Ang haba ng work hours ko from 5:45 a.m. and then I work until 11 p.m. Nag-lesson na yon kasi before Monday to Sunday. Of course, I built a company.
So, saan nasisingit yung workout doon?
I manage my energy.
Okay.
So, pag mag-workout ako the next day, I make sure na may enough ako na sleep. And then in the morning, ina-ensure ko na may protein source ako, may carb source. And kung kaya ko, magnanap ako ng a few minutes before the workout.
So, saan mo sinisingit yung workout time?
Around 3 or 4 p.m.
So, you take a break from work?
Yes.
And then you actually...
Parang first part ng work ko, morning. And then, magbe-break ako from work ng afternoon before I work out. And then the next part of my work is after that workout. So, since work is important for me, kinoconnect ko yung benefit ng workout dun sa work. Like, after ko tumakbo, mas nagiging alert ako. So, I use that for the next work that I'll be doing. So, parang bundling siya ng what's important to me.
So, it's like an energy source.
Yes.
So, let's say you're working so hard, you need an energy boost. Workout.
Yes. Kasi some people think na pag nag-workout ako,
papagod ako din.
Mas nakakapagod.
But no.
If yung intensity ng workout mo is just enough, not too much na parang higa ka na lang talaga after. Like 30 minutes, even kahit ano lang eh. If you run for 15 to 20 minutes.
Right.
Kasi we all know na after we work out, we get put into a good mood after, di ba? So, use that kasi...
Endorphins.
Yeah, it's the endorphins. It's true kasi mas grabe talaga yung alertness ko after that. And you can try doing it para sa work.
How do you ensure na, let's say you're working na all morning and then after lunch and then 3 o'clock na? How can you ensure na matutuloy yung workout imbis na dami pang trabaho, tapusin ko na lang and then nakalimutan na yung workout?
So, di ba sinabi ko earlier, first, think of that ahead of time.
Okay.
Mangyayari siya. And if mag-give-in ka every time na may work ka, after 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, same excuse yung gagawin mo.
Right.
You will always have work unless mag-retire ka na. And matagal pa yun. Okay? So, accept that na palagi kang magkakaroon ng work. And then, next, it's really about energy management. So, kung alam mong nagdidip talaga yung energy mo at that time and mas iisipin mo na lang na may work pa kasi ako mamaya, maybe coffee can help, eating a pre-workout meal can help para ma-boost ulit yung energy mo. So, it's a trial and error and mahirap siya sa first few weeks. And pag nahirapan ka, don't stop doon sa point na yon. Kasi doon pa lang mag-a-adjust yung body mo sa new routine. There's an adjustment period.
Right.
And it's true for any change na ginagawa mo in your life. So, you have to accept that na, ang hirap, parang ayoko na. 1 week, ayoko na, 2 weeks. Pero, pag alam mo, okay, it's part of the process. Pag nalagpasan ko tong hurdle na to, masasanay yung body ko, this will be my new normal. So, that's what you have to aim for. Na yun yung maging new normal mo.
Okay. Wow. Any advice on how to attain that new normal?
Oh, yeah. If hindi ka sanay mag-workout and sobrang busy talaga ng schedule mo, schedule it like it's a meeting. Like, kailangan mo talaga siyang gawin. Okay?
So you have to time block the workout.
It's better if you can time block the workout. And with me, I put it in my calendar. I'll schedule my meeting ng morning kasi alam kong baka madrain yung energy ko dun sa meeting. So I should take a nap before I work out. So,
pati yung nap nakaschedule.
Nakaschedule din yung nap ko.
And then, pag may workout ka, nobody can bother you in the company?
Oh yeah, it's my personal time.
Okay.
It's for me. So, I don't look at it like it's a task that I have to do. Tinitingnan ko siya as something that I do for myself. It's for my personal development. Like, I feel stronger, I feel better about myself. And alam ko na may effect yun sa lahat ng aspects ng life ko.
So, ngayon may workout ka? Ngayong 3 o'clock?
Yeah, kanina actually.
Okay.
Oo.
So, ni-reverse mo
Ginawa
na.
ko siya here because I know that I'll be speaking. So, tumakbo ako para
Oh.
magising yung brain ko.
Oh my
I
goodness.
do that every time I have a speaking
Right.
engagement.
What's your tip for, or what is the message you want to give our listeners about the importance of prioritizing workout talaga? Kasi it's always the first to, diba, to forgo. Parang, there's so many more important things. What message do you want to tell them, to admonish them really to prioritize working out?
Okay. Pag meron ka kasing thought na gusto mong mag-workout, hindi siya lumabas out of nowhere. You have this deep frustration inside of you.
Right.
Ever since. And recur siya ng recur. So if iisipin mo yun, it's a deep problem that you always had. It's for yourself, pero tinatabay mo siya ng tinatabi. And if you keep on doing that, decades will pass. Magsistay lang siya. So once and for all, why don't you face it nang hindi mo siya tinatakbuhan and actually address it? Like just commit to it. Nang kahit 3 months just to build the habit. Because it's for you. I know you always think of other people. And it's okay. Parang normal naman na we think of other people. But not at the expense of yourself.
Right.
Okay, so prioritize what you really need, what you really want for yourself. So you can also show up better for other people.
Right. Do you have examples from your clients na where it became a struggle for them na going habit?
Oh yeah. I had this client. She had decades of parang having a sedentary lifestyle. She was an office worker.
How old siya?
She was 50.
Okay.
So wala talaga at all. Desk job. She didn't like working out. But after 6 months, she lost 40 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, tell us how that happened.
Hey, his name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Killiamore.
And together, we are Only Fun.
That's right, for only $12 a month.
But if you're willing to pay, why not? No, we're from a podcast that talks about movies, TV shows. Basically, we do reviews of K-dramas, whatever really. Whatever is on streaming, whatever is on cinemas. We also get to occasionally interview celebrities, actors, directors,
and of course infused with our own witty brand of humor and slice of life.
Wow. I guess we don't infuse a lot.
Check it out.
So when she came to us, ang ginawa ko is I identified.
Wait, first of all, why did she come to you if she hates working out?
She wanted to finally lose the weight.
Okay.
It's something that she always wanted in her life. And ayaw niya na pagdating niya ng 60, 70, mahina siya. Or overweight siya.
Kasi 50 na siya.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, continue.
Okay, so nung dumating siya sa amin, first thing I did was I identified ano talaga yung problem niya and then yung goal niya. So I wanted to know specifically ilang pounds kasi weight loss. Ilang months mo siya gustong ma-achieve. And then ano yung mga workouts na na-try mo before, ano yung diets na na-try mo before, and ano yung obstacles. Kasi doon ko i-base yung program. Like exercise selection, yung weekly na gagawin natin, and yung volume. I wanted it to be challenging enough para mag-grow yung muscle, but not to the point na may injure siya kasi may back pain siya at the time, na nawala rin, by the way, sa program.
Okay.
And then after that, mas ginawa namin convenient for her yung workout kasi home service. So,
no excuse.
Wala. Ako and another coach, may assistant coach, nag-alternate kami na, punta doon, mag-show up na lang siya 3 times per week, workout ka. Pero hindi nag-stop doon kasi may nutrition consultations din siya. So yung nutritionist namin, tinulungan siya na i-figure out ano yung type ng diet na mag-work for her. Kasi of course, she's around 50, so dami na na-try before. So we really took an in-depth assessment ng ano na yung mga nagawa niya. And nag-recommend yung nutritionist namin kung ano yung okay na gawin niya. And then, ang important part na ginawa niya was, nag-adhere siya. Sinunod niya lahat ng sinabi namin. She rarely missed a workout, so she really wanted it.
What do you think changed Bakit siya naging consistent with you and not with the past?
Oh, before kasi I think nag-workout din siya, like the usual group classes sa gyms. Pero hindi niya kaya yung traffic going to the gym.
Okay. So
Hindi siya
may
masyadong
obstacle.
convenient. May obstacle.
Ah.
And since there was another option na sa bahay na lang siya, since okay lang sa kanya na doon. And gumawa siya ng workout space. So that's another factor, yung environment mo when working out. So she did that and she followed through a plan, the right plan this time na tailored talaga for her.
Right.
And it worked.
Right.
Yun, she lost 40 pounds.
Has she kept it off?
Yes.
On her own or she's still training
She's
with
still
it?
training.
Okay.
So consistent pa rin siya 3 times per week. It's her year 2
Okay.
of working out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think it's possible to maintain that on your own, or do you, for those who cannot afford to have a trainer for the rest of their lives, what's your advice to building a fitness habit that sticks?
Yeah, you can do it on your own eventually. So at first, ideal talaga na meron kang guide from someone who has done it again and again, and hindi lang sa sarili nila. Kasi common na may coach, sobrang ganda ng katawan, pero sa kanya niya lang kaya.
Actually.
Kasi sa kanya lang siya nakafocus, puro sa sarili niya.
Oo.
Wala siyang masyadong focus sa hundreds of clients. Pero if a coach focused on helping different types of clients, alam mong nagawa niya again and again. So, mas matutulungan ka niya usually. And those are the types of coaches that you should look for. And then, pagka naturuan ka na niya kung ano yung gagawin mo, tapos medyo nakuha mo na siya, next na kailangan mo makuha from the coach is to know how to maintain it. Kasi there will be a time na magpa-plateau yung progress. So if you ask your coach and nutritionist paano siya i-maintain, then you can start doing it on your own.
Right.
Kung hindi talaga kaya na may personal trainer and nutritionist. Kasi in the end, gusto rin naman namin na maging self-equipped yung client. Na maturo namin, like, we're gonna coach you hanggang kaya mo na.
Okay. Any other tips?
For
doing it on your own so that it's a consistent habit. Besides tackling all the obstacles and planning for it, time blocking it. What else?
Oh, try to look at the type of workout that you enjoy. So sa mga tinatry mo, may certain exercises na mag-enjoy ka or exercises for a certain body part. So if you do that every time you do a session ng kahit ikaw lang, mas i-enjoy mo na kasi siya.
So for example?
So example, you want to develop your arms. So nag-enjoy ka na gawin yung curls or tricep extensions. So you can do that every time na you work out para mas na-enjoy mo siya or every other day. So that's one. Do something that you enjoy. And
Can it be a sport?
Yeah, it can be a sport. Hindi siya kailangan na workout lang sa gym.
Because some people really hate the gym. Diba?
Yeah. So if ayaw nila sa gym, any type of physical activity just to maintain their body will be good.
Right.
Para hindi sila mag-gain ng weight. Kasi over the years, as you age, you will tend to gain weight kasi nagde-decrease din yung activity level mo.
So for people like, for example, who like dancing, is that enough?
If their goal is health and they can maintain their current weight and they're happy with it,
Right.
that's enough.
But not weight loss.
If your goal is weight loss, you should see a downward trend dun sa weight mo over the months.
Right.
If that's not happening, then what you're doing is not working.
Right.
So you have to look for something else na it can be related to dancing or a type of workout na may inclusion ng dance. So that's possible. But to lose weight, you have to increase your activity or decrease your calorie intake.
Right.
So yung dalawa yung pinaka-important na factors.
Right. Any examples of your clients, nutrition-wise, paano na-unlock yung way of eating nila para mag-lead to weight loss? Because, di ba, we're stuck in so many patterns and so many habits. What are some of the examples of your most successful clients?
Actually, since you mentioned dancing, we had a client. She was very active.
Okay.
Dance sport athlete siya.
Oh, okay.
She struggled to lose weight kahit sobrang taas ng step count niya every day.
Okay.
Nag-plateau talaga. Tapos nung tinignan ko yung workout, nakita ko na ang ginagawa niya pala kasi is puro high intensity interval training, and that's okay at first. Pero ang focus kasi nun is to raise your heart rate. Tapos eventually magpa-plateau, and hindi enough yung progressive overload.
Okay.
And that's a key factor para mag-work yung workout plan. So, yun yung sa fitness side. Sa
so,
diet
sayang
side,
lang yung ano niya,
Yung-
pagod.
dahil hindi nag-lose ng weight, pwede. Pero since may effect pa rin siya sa health, di naman siya sayang. Totally.
Okay.
But for her goal, sinabi namin na since your goal is to have a firmer body kasi parang factor din yon when judging a competition, we will do exercises targeting those body parts. Yung weekly, ganito yung gagawin natin. Like ako yung nag-coach doon eh. So I had, ang kapal ng page na shinare ko sa kanya. Ito yung ginagamit niya sa dance sport. Ito yung energy system. Ito yung muscles na kailangan i-develop. And we need to lose weight ng ganitong time kasi may
Alright.
competition ka internationally.
Ah.
And then, sa diet part, nagda-diet din siya. Hindi siya pumapayat. Ang nakita ng nutritionist namin, she was eating too much fruits
Oh
na
my
madami
gosh.
pa rin yung calories.
Sugar and calories.
Yeah, the total calories above pa rin sa kailangan niya to lose weight. So, nung naging clear na sa kanya, nag-effort ako pero mali yung pinaglalagyan ko ng effort. And then, ginawa namin yung workouts. Around 6 months then, she lost 44 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
we
how
have
much.
her on our website.
That's how much she needed to lose and she was competing.
Yes.
Wow. So, ano nang kinain niya? So, she removed the fruit.
She didn't remove it kasi it's still good for you.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should remove it. Pero it was still too much na nag-add up yung calories.
So, she lessened it
She
or
lessened
replaced it?
She lessened it. And then, tinuruan din siya ng better replacements ng sa types of food na kinakain niya, the proper portions. And then, yung sa drinks din. So, when she's hungry, ang na-recommend ng nutritionist was to have black coffee instead of coffee na madaming sugar and calories. Since nag-add up din siya.
Okay.
So, nag-focus din siya dun sa calorie intake niya. And ang bilis ng progress niya month by month since she did the right things.
Right. Right. So, it really takes an honest assessment.
Yes, an honest assessment. Kaya every time before we do a nutrition consultation, ang sinasabi namin, you need to be honest. You don't need to please us. We have to know what your problem is.
Because so many women or so many people say, di naman ako malakas kumain. Pero
Yeah.
actually,
Yun din ang iniisip ng lahat. Kasi onti lang naman yung kinakain ko eh. Parang kumain lang ako, nagsalad nga ako. But when we ask them, okay,
ano yung dressing?
Gaano kadami? Ano yung drink? And then we show them ilang calories yun. Nasa-shock sila. Kasi maraming research doon na ina-underestimate ng mga tao yung calories na meron sa food nila.
Right. So what eating habits do you recommend para maging consistent yung tied in with the fitness?
Mm-hmm. So for eating habits, for weight loss, since ang goal for weight loss is for you to reach a calorie deficit. So for you to reach that, first kailangan mong malaman, if you want to count calories, kailangan mong malaman yung maintenance ng calories. Like it's the amount of calories that maintains your current weight. So if you want to lose weight, magbabawas tayo ng 250 to 500 calories. So if gusto mo mag-track. If hindi, then another option for you is to track using your hands. So meron din guide doon.
Okay, portion control.
Portion control.
Okay.
Like 1 palm, yun yung measurement na ginagamit mo for protein.
So ganito kalaki yung...
Without
Paano kung
the
malaki yung
fingers.
kamay? Ito lang.
Kaya sa kamay mo kasi yun
Okay.
yung portion for you. So
Okay.
ito lang, and then yung thickness din yan.
Okay.
So kunwari ito, that's beef.
Okay.
And then for the carbs, cupped hand.
Okay.
So may measurements na ganon na pwede rin ibigay. Kung ang pag-uusapan talaga natin is fastest way, learning how to track is the fastest way.
Right. And how successful are you in getting your clients to track their calories? Nag-adhere ba yung mga tao?
Depende
Or
sa
hirap?
motivation level nila.
Oh, okay.
If they really want it, like they want to just know what really works. Sinasabi namin, okay, this will be hard, pero we will teach you how to track the calories. And you don't have to do it forever. Kasi
Right.
pagka alam mo na paano mag-track ng calories,
Estimate na lang.
yes, eventually you know how to estimate it and how to portion control without
Right.
tracking everything. So para siyang learning curve na inaaral muna siya manually after a couple of weeks or months. And then pag kaya mo na, you do it on your own. So that's tracking. If you're sensitive to it, like baka naka-develop ka ng eating disorder before because of tracking. That's common.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we ask them, are you comfortable to track your food. Kasi for some, like me, it happened to me.
Oh, really?
I
How?
tracked everything. Hindi ko nilalagyan ng madaming seasoning yung chicken ko before.
Okay.
Kasi iniisip ko na may calorie siya. I didn't really know much back then. Tapos, yung oil ko, tipid na tipid, like 2 teaspoons lang. Ganon. I tracked everything. To the
Anong
point na
yan?
all day, iniisip ko na lang, kailan ako next nakakain. Kasi gutom na gutom ako.
Oh.
So, nakadevelop ako ng gut issues, stomach issues. Like, sumasakit siya palagi, lagi akong bloated.
Ako yata ito ngayon. Usap tayo mamaya. Tapos?
So, ang ano niya, masakit siya eventually. And, nagkaroon ng point, ayoko na mag-track ng food.
Oo.
Hindi ko na siya ginawa kasi grabe yung naging effect niya. And mentally din,
Right.
like, sluggish ako, gusto ko nalang matulog. Ito yung first few years ko ng working out when I was very young.
Okay.
So, mas inalam ko paano yung portion control. And I built a healthier relationship with food.
Wow.
Like, I didn't see it as,
the enemy.
yeah, this is bad. Like, I can't ever eat chips. I can. Pero, I should portion it, not too
Right.
much.
Right.
So, yun. Another thing, build a healthier relationship with food. And portion control if you don't want to track your calories.
Right. Wow. Wow. That's the hard part.
Takes time.
Right. Takes time. Okay. So if there's only one takeaway from our conversation that the listeners can bring with them about making your exercise habit stick, what would that be?
When you feel stuck about a fitness goal or you can't see progress, what I want you to focus on is overcoming the inertia.
Yes.
Since that's the hardest part.
Right.
Like thinking of going to the gym and preparing your clothes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's harder than doing the actual workout.
Okay.
So if you focus on overcoming that part, it will be easier for you to stick to your workout plan. Okay? So that's what I want them to remember.
Right.
Kasi if you keep on doing it, like it's similar to Newton's principle.
Which is?
An object in motion stays in motion. When you feel stuck, overcome the inertia.
How do they do this? By?
You shouldn't overthink before going to the gym.
Okay.
That's the dreading part.
Okay.
Iniisip mo palang ayaw mo na. So just put on your shoes, act on it, go there. Eventually, making habit na lang siya.
Right.
Kasi once you frame your mindset that way, that's a very powerful way for you to just keep on doing your workouts. Like, just
Right.
master that part.
Right.
Overcome mo yung friction at that point.
Right.
Go to your workout, do it. That's the important part. You just have to do it.
Right.
Yung hindi mo gustong gawin yung issue. Right? So that's what I want them to take away.
Just put on your shoes.
Put on your shoes.
Thank you so much, Lai.
Thank
I wish we
you.
could talk further, but we're running out of time. Where can people learn about what you're doing and learn about Lay Strength?
Oh yeah, so you can follow our Instagram at Lay Strength or TikTok then Lay Strength. And my personal account is Lay Mijares, Lay Mijares.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just put on your shoes. Bye.
Thank you for listening to You Can Do This. If you want to know more about me, visit mirza.com. That's MYRZA.com. And follow me at Mirza Season on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If you like this episode, please don't forget to rate it 5 stars. Hit the follow button on your podcast streaming platforms and hit the notification bell to get alerted every time we release a new episode. Catch you at our next convo, and always remember, you can do this.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.